It is title time. Welcome to Championship Tuesday here from Carmichael on the NFHS Network. Two Sac Joaquin section teams battling for a NorCal Regional Championship in the CIF Division II bracket. It's the visiting Destiny Christian Academy Lions taking on the home team, the Jesuit Marauders, the 5-3 matchup. I'll be your play-by-play commentator for this game, Aaron Jackson. What a good one we have tonight. It's a Sac Joaquin section rematch from the Division II bracket from February 25th. Jesuit won that one 54-50, and now these two teams battling for a chance to make it to the state championship game on Saturday at 4 o'clock. Let's go ahead and look at the brackets and see how these two teams got here. So starting with the top half of the bracket, you can see Destiny Christian in there as the 5 seed beating Menlo Atherton in the first round matchup in the 5-12, 58-38. Rockland beat Bullard. Clayton Valley Charter beat Sarah. And then Oakland upset Valley Christian. Destiny Christian went on to beat Oakland 59-31 in the second round. Let's go ahead and turn over now to Jesuit side of the bracket. Jesuit, the 3 seed in this bracket, you can see at the very top, beat Bellarmine in the first round 64-50. Archbishop Mitty took down Branson in the 6-11. Clovis East in the 7-10, and then Milpitas in the 2-15. Jesuit went on to beat Mitty 63-56. We had that one for you on the NFHS Network here last week. And then if we look now at the last round that's led up to this, you could see Clayton Valley Charter, Destiny Christian winning that game. Crazy game, 55-42. Destiny Christian actually trailed by 8 points going into that fourth quarter, but they won that quarter 29-8, only 26 points through 3 quarters, and then they found a way to somehow score 29 points in the fourth quarter. I talked to their head coach, Michael Lorente, before this game. He said the kids just had a do-or-die moment. They had to buckle down, and buckle down they did, and they were managed to come out with the win in that one. And then Jesuit beat Clovis East. They actually trailed early in that game, early in the second quarter, by 11 points against Clovis East, but they managed to win that game. 25 points by Asher Schroeder, who continues to lead the way for this Marauders squad, and then 14 for Luke Brown, including 4 triples. Schroeder had 20 and 9 against Mitty in the second round, and then Amari McKinney had 11 points and 9 rebounds. Mason Phillips, 9 points in that game against Mitty as well. And then you can look at the bottom half of this bracket. This is actually the Southern California teams that are still in it. Pauley and Bakersfield Christian beat them. And then Chatsworth, who's led by Elijah Arenas with 30.4 points per game, beat Westchester. So both games tonight, the 5-3 matchups, and the winners will play each other for a state title on Saturday. Let's go ahead and get into the starting lineups here for both teams. First, let's go ahead and look at Destiny Christian, coached by Michael Lorente. Frederick Blue, guard number 0, number 12, Mohamed Kamara, number 14, Danny Panda, number 15, Jep Tambala, and number 24, Jalen Valdez. Valdez, who continues to lead this squad, 17 points per game, super efficient out there as well. Tambala, 8.7 points per game, 6.8 rebounds. And then they also get a lot of production from some other guys, too, coming off the bench. They have guys like Miles Wiggins, who's had a great year out there. But looking at the percentages from the field for these teams, 3-point-wise, Valdez, 40% from 3. And then coming off the bench, they have Nick Andriotti, 37%. Let's go ahead and turn over to Jesuit starters and go ahead and look at them. Coached by Tim Kelly, Brandon Williams, number 1, Mason Phillips, number 5, Luke Brown, number 10, Asher Schroeder, number 22, and Amari McKinney, number 32. Will be the starters for Jesuit. Sahibrand Hawa, number 11, is not in the starting lineup. Unfortunately, broke his hand in the last game that they played against Clovis East, so they will be without him tonight. We are just about to get underway here from Carmichael. We appreciate everybody for tuning in on the NFHS Network on this beautiful Tuesday evening. For Destiny Christian, in 2014, they made it this far, and now they're going to try to go out and win a state championship. And we are just about to have starting lineups and the national anthem, so we're going to go ahead and step away here on the NFHS Network. Tip-off coming momentarily. We will have this game, the regional championship in the Division II bracket, when we come back on the NFHS Network, brought to you by ABC Jam Productions. Welcome back on the NFHS Network as we get into the starting lineups for both teams. Let's go ahead and look a little bit deeper at both of these squads here. Mentioned that they both played each other back on February 25th in the Sac Joaquin section semifinals. Jesuit won that game 54-50. They were carried by a huge third quarter, winning that quarter 21-12 after Destiny Christian won the second quarter 17-8. Jesuit, obviously a fantastic defensive squad, haven't allowed more than 65 points in any game all season. They've only allowed that twice. Destiny Christian, extremely talented squad themselves. They entered as the top seed in the section tournament before falling to Jesuit. Rockland ended up winning the Division II sections. Jesuit, last time they won a NorCal championship in basketball, 1994. So huge moment tonight for both of these schools. Of course, Destiny Christian, the first year they've been named Destiny Christian, they were priorly known as Capital Christian. As the Jesuit, you could hear, I mean, the best part about this is this is probably the shortest travel any team, two teams are going to have to make tonight in any bracket, maybe in all of California, and it's going to make for a very electric atmosphere. I mean, it's a sold-out crowd already here in Carmichael. But yeah, in 2014, Destiny Christian, Capital Christian at the time, made it all the way to the state championship game against Bishop O'Dowd. I believe that was the NorCal championship game. Lost that game 70-60. So now Destiny Christian trying to make it to state. Again, state championship games will be on Friday and Saturday at Golden One Center. One of these two teams will play in the 4 o'clock game on Saturday. Jesuit, the two seniors, Asher Schroeder and Mari McKinney, leading the way this year. But Mason Phillips, a fantastic freshman who can get the job done as well. Destiny Christian, Jalen Valdez leading the way, but also has some great junior talent behind him and some great talent coming off the bench and some sophomores as well. So we are about ready to get underway here. It's going to be Schroeder and Tambala tipping it off at center court. And we will look to get you score updates from some other games around the NorCal region and around California. We'll look to try to get one for the Chatsworth game, the 3-2 matchup. A little bit of a delay here as a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction here. So it looks like both schools or both teams are going to head back to their respective benches here for a moment. So yeah, Bakersfield Christian and Chatsworth on the other side of the bracket. One of these two teams will be playing them on Saturday. Apologies for the delay here as we get things underway. Again, we appreciate everybody for tuning in on this Tuesday evening. Jesuit looks about ready to go. I see 4 guys out on the court. I think it might have been McKinney. I think there might have been some wardrobe malfunction with McKinney, so they had to pause the game while he gets that fixed. I haven't seen him come back out yet, so I believe he is the guy that we are waiting on. And if you're Jesuit, hey, we'll wait on him however long we need. He's such an important player to this squad. Extremely physical, fantastic rebounder. And both student sections really showed up here tonight as well. Jesuit packed up all the way to the back of the bleachers. Destiny Christian, solid student section as well. Still waiting on McKinney. We'll go ahead and step away. We'll be right back for the tip-off of this game on the NFHS Network. All right, we've got Mr. Amari McKinney back on the floor. We got 5 guys for each squad out there. We are ready to finally tip things off here in Carmichael. Again, it will be Schroeder and Tambala at center court. It's one I've been looking forward to ever since Saturday night. And here we go. Tip-off won by the Lions. This is Valdez. Again, averages about 17 points per game for this squad. Valdez goes over to Kamara. Kamara guarded by Williams. 12 on the shot clock. It's over to Frederick Blue. Blue, a solid player on this squad as well. Kamara passes it. Panda kicks it out. Valdez with 1. He has to create his own shot. Puts it up, banks it home. What a way to start the game. Jalen Valdez, a triple. Banks open lane on Carmichael, and Destiny's got an early lead. McKinney. McKinney takes a 3 from up top. No good. Rebounded by Kamara. Valdez comes off a screen, now guarded by Schroeder. This is Blue. Blue averages 6.7 points per game for the Lions. Tries to get it back to Blue, and nearly stolen by Williams, but Blue has it, 15 on the shot clock. Blue drives inside, kicks it out to the corner. Kamara puts it up in the lane, no good. McKinney's in there, and there's an offensive foul on the rebound. And I believe they're going to get Panda. Yeah, it's going to be on Danny Panda. That'll be his first personal. First team foul of the game for the Lions. Jesuit basketball. 1.5 played. Schroeder. Williams. Kicks it inside to McKinney. And then there's going to be a foul. If that's going to be on Panda, that's already 2 on Panda. It's going to go on Danny Panda, so 2 quick fouls in a span of about 15 seconds on Panda. That'll get McKinney to the line. Destiny's going to have to make a substitution, as Cameron Wall's going to come into the game. And McKinney will shoot 2. Nice look inside there by Williams on that pass. First free throw's good. A second team foul on the Lions. Wall checks in. Second free throw up from McKinney is good. 2 of 2 from the line goes Amari McKinney, his first points of the game. Destiny still with a 3-2 lead early. Valdez. Blue. Wall kicks it inside. Tambala tries to go to work on Schroeder and finishes. Jep Tambala's first bucket of the game. 5-2 Destiny. Tambala nearly 9 points per game, 7 rebounds for the Lions. Brown. Schroeder. Schroeder tries to go to work on Kamara. Mid-range jump shot. Gets the roll. First bucket of the game for Asher Schroeder. Again, he had 20 against Midi, 25 against Clayton Valley Charter. Valdez tries to go up with the left hand. No good. Rebound comes to Schroeder. 5-4 Lions early. Schroeder, 3 in transition is good. Brown with the assist. Asher Schroeder, 5 quick points to put Jesuit in the lead for the first time tonight. 7-5. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. This is Blue. Valdez. Blue. He takes a 3. No good. But Kamara there for the rebound. Kamara thought about the floater. Gives it up. Wall in the lane. Gets it to go. Cameron Wall. Nice little left-hand hook shot there. Ties the score at 7. This is the freshman Phillips. Brown. Williams puts up the wild shot off glass and gets it to go. Big bucket there. Foul's going to go against Blue. That'll be his first. Third team foul. What a shot there from Brandon Williams. We already saw a circus shot earlier from Valdez, and now Williams answers back with one of his own. Williams gets 3 the hard way. So Williams' first 3 points of the game. And delay of game warning on Jesuit following the free throw. So 7-10 Marauders, 4:30 to play in the first quarter. Blue. Little zone defense look here from the Marauders. 10 ball, tries to get it inside. Nice hands from McKinney. McKinney forces the turnover. Schroeder back out to Williams. The Marauders will look for an open shot here. Schroeder nearly loses it, gets it back, drives inside, mid-range jump shot from the free throw line, no good. Kamara with the board, already his third of the game. Blue, he drives, puts it up with the left hand, and they're going to say no bucket. They're going to say he was fouled before the take. That's a close one right there, but it will be no bucket. The foul's going to go on Williams. That'll be his first and first team foul. As Miles Wiggins checks into the game. Mentioned Wiggins, a key piece for them coming off the bench. 9.9 points per game, 4.3 rebounds. And a turnover. I don't know if it was Schroeder or McKinney that came up with it, but one of them was able to force it. Brown. McKinney thought about the three. Brown comes off a screen. Gets it to Williams. Williams drive baseline. Kicks it back out. Schroeder up top for three. That's good! Asher Schroeder with another triple. 8 early points for the senior star as Jesuit goes up 6. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Valdez. Wiggins. Wall nearly mishandles it. Gets it inside to Kamara. Kamara mid-range jump shot. No good. Short. But rebounded by Wiggins. And then they're going to say out on Jesuit. That's kind of an interesting one. I almost feel like you either call a foul or you call it Jesuit basketball there. They went right in the middle and just said Destiny Christian ball. As Nick Andriotti checks in. And Andriotti, a solid player, 6.1 points per game, 37% three-point shooter. Valdez. Blue. Gets it down inside. Wiggins tries to go to work. Up and under, no good. Nice defense there from McKinney as Schroeder gets the board. Jesuit up 6, 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Brown will drive inside, puts it up with the left hand. Luke Brown's first bucket of the game. Had 4 triples and 14 against Clayton Valley Charter. Got already 2 here tonight. Jesuit up 8. Nice look inside. Wiggins, but it's Schroeder with the defense. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Schroeder. That looked very clean from up here. But Schroeder's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his first and the second team foul. That was a fantastic recover there from Jesuit. But the foul will go on Schroeder. Wiggins will shoot 2 at the line. The first one rattles home. Second free throw up and good. So Miles Wiggins, his first 2 points of the game. Destiny already with 4 points off the bench in this one. 15-9 Marauders. McKinney tries to drive, puts it up off glass. And they're going to call a blocking foul, but no shot. And I believe that's going to go on Wall. It is. It's going to go on Wall, so that'll be his first, team's fourth. So any more defensive fouls now on Destiny will result in free throws for the Marauders as Carson Keplinger checks in along with number 12, Jack Walker. Nearly a turnover there. Schroeder able to keep it. He takes a three from up top. That one's short. Misses everything. Destiny basketball. Just over 90 seconds to play here in the first period. Valdez goes cross court over to Andriotti. Sophomore. Andriotti gets it down to Wiggins. Wiggins goes to work, kicks it back out. Valdez for three, no good. Rebound goes to Walker. Brown spins. McKinney from the wing for three. No good, too strong, but Schroeder races down the board. Kicks it back out. Keplinger for three. No good. That one's strong. McKinney there for the board, but Wiggins plays defense. And I think they thought they might have heard a whistle there. But then a three from Brown. What a crazy sequence that was. Luke Brown gets it to go. Jesuit up 9. Wild sequence there. Four-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Blue takes a three. That's good. First 3 points of the game from Frederick Blue as the junior makes it to a 6-point ball game. 10 seconds left. Brown with the ball. Walker with three, drives baseline, defense from Wiggins. I think Wiggins had the last block as well. 2 huge defensive plays from Miles Wiggins to close out the quarter, and a big three from Frederick Blue, but it's the Marauders that have a 6-point lead at the end of 1. We'll be back for the second quarter of action here on the NFHS Network, brought to you by ABC Jam Productions. Eight first quarter points by Asher Schroeder, including 2 triples, has helped carry Jesuit to a 6-point lead as we start the second here on the NFHS Network. This is Luke Brown. Brown had 5 in that first quarter for Jesuit. Schroeder nearly gets it stolen away by Kamara. Schroeder now tries to take a screen. Now he's going to drive inside, kicks it back out to the corner. 12 on the shot clock now for Brown, who takes a deep three from the wing, hits front rim, battle for the rebound, and it's Walker that comes away with it. Good effort there from Walker, the junior guard coming off the bench. Xavier Owens in the game for Jesuit. Walker tries to get it down to Owens, but it's going to be stolen away. I believe that was Wiggins again with the hands. He had 2 blocks at the end of the first quarter. Blue. Blue tries to drive on Walker. Now looks to kick it back out. Kamara tries to go inside. Kicks it down to Wiggins. Loses the basketball. Destiny turnover. As Williams will come back in for Jesuit. And Wall will check back in for the Lions. Just over a minute played here in the second. Again, this is the CIF Division II NorCal Championship game. One of these teams will face either Bakersfield Christian or Chatsworth on Saturday at 4 o'clock at Golden One Center. Williams. Back out McKinney for three. That's good! Nice look from Brandon Williams as he finds Amari McKinney. McKinney's first triple of the night. Jesuit back up 9. Wall. Andriotti. Valdez. Out to the corner for three. That one's no good. Kamara there for another rebound. Put back no good. Wiggins, look what I found as he gets it to go. Miles Wiggins with the rebound and the putback for Destiny. 21-14 Marauders. Williams thought about the triple. Now he's going to take it. That's good. Brandon Williams with a three. It's a three-point festival here in Carmichael. 6 already in the game for Jesuit. 5 in the game. Sorry, already 5 in the game for Jesuit. Biggest lead up to 10. .15 on the shot clock. Kamara feeds it inside. Wiggins kicks it back out. Wall will now drive in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Wiggins there for another rebound and the putback. Count the bucket and the foul. Miles Wiggins asserting his dominance early in this one. The foul is going to go on, I believe, Keplinger. Or actually, no, they're going to say it was on McKinney. My apology. That's going to be his first personal. So Wiggins now will shoot one more at the line. Wiggins off the bench, 6 points, leads the way for the Lions. Free throw up and good. That cuts the lead down to 7 momentarily. Again, Destiny has not led in this game quite yet. McKinney. This is Phillips. Under 5 minutes to play in the half. Phillips mid-range jump shot. No good, too strong. Wall gets the board. Wall also just a freshman. 2 freshmen out there on the floor. Wall drives inside and scores. Cameron Wall with 4 points for the Lions, and that cuts the lead down to 5. 5-0 run for Destiny. Williams floater. No good, but McKinney's there for the putback. Amari McKinney chases it down and gets the bucket. That ends the run. Valdez feeds Wiggins inside. Wild shot, no good. Credit Schroeder for the defense. But it's Kamara with another rebound. He's up to 5 in the game. Wiggins. Kamara, mid-range jump shot is good. Mohamed Kamara's first bucket of the game. Cuts it back down to 5. McKinney. Williams with 11 on the shot clock. Schroeder drives off glass, no good. Great defense by Kamara, who gets the board. Also got to credit Wiggins there on that defense as well. Valdez takes it inside off glass. Jalen Valdez, second field goal of the game. He's up to 5. Timeout Jesuit. 32nd timeout, 9-2 run for DCA as they trail by 3 with 3:17 to play in the half. We'll be back on the NFHS Network, brought to you by ABC Jam Productions. Man, I got to say, I've been in a lot of packed gymnasiums this year, some rivalry games, some league games, some playoff games. This is by far the best and rowdiest atmosphere I've been a part of. It is just packed. I mean, there's people over to the right-hand side that are 3 or 4 rows deep watching this game. What a fun one it is here. In the D2 final, Williams inside of McKinney. McKinney tries to spin and go to work. Off glass, good. Amari McKinney up to 9 points in the game. He leads all scorers. 28-23 Jesuit. Valdez takes the 3. That's good. How about 3 guys on Valdez, and he still says, I'm going to pull this one up, and hits it. 28-26. 12-4 run for the Lions. Brown, guarded by Valdez. This is Phillips. Brown spins inside, kicks it back out. Williams, he takes a mid-range jump shot. No good. Brown is there for the rebound. Who's going to come away with this ball? Kamara, good defense. And then there's going to be a foul on Jesuit. How about Kamara? Kamara has been everywhere out there on the court in this game. He's been an incredible player defensively. He has been physical on the glass, and he managed to somehow come away with the basketball again there. I didn't see who picked up the foul for Jesuit, but there were at least a couple players involved in that scrum for the ball. 2:09 to play in the half. This is Blue. Inside Wiggins. Up and under's good. Miles Wiggins off the bench, 9 points. Ties the game at 28. 14-4 run for the Lions. Schroeder. Back out McKinney for 3 from the wing. No good. Blues there for the board. Destiny can take their first lead of the game on this possession. Again, no stranger to adversity. Outscored in the last game 29-8. Valdez 3, no good. Brown with the rebound. 29-8 in that last game against Clayton Valley Charter in the fourth quarter to win by 13. Phillips back out. Williams for 3 from the corner. That's good. Mason Phillips finds Williams his second triple. He's up to 9 points in the game. Jesuit back in the lead. 45 seconds to play in this first half. Valdez, we'll see if the Lions go 2 for 1. They do. 3 on the way. Andriotti, no good. Nice hands there from McKinney to get the rebound. About a 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Williams calls 1 shot. Williams with 10 on the shot clock. Now it's Schroeder, guarded by Valdez. That's a fun matchup right there. Schroeder tries to come off a screen from McKinney. Great defense by Valdez, and then there's a foul. That was really solid defense there from Valdez, but until that foul, and that's unfortunate. It came with, I believe, about a second, maybe a second and a half on the shot clock. It's going to be 3 free throws for Asher Schroeder with 4.3 on the game clock. Jesuit perfect, 3 of 3 from the line so far tonight, and there's the classic announcer's curse right there. First one, no good. Second free throw up, no good as well. Misses the first 2. As McKinney and Williams will check out. Walker checks back in, along with Keplinger. Third free throw from Schroeder. This one's good. So Schroeder 1 of 3 from the line, up to 9 points in the game. And then there's a foul. And Jesuit had more than one to give. We'll see who this goes on here. It's going to go on Brown. That's going to be his first. So now Blue will inbound right at about midcourt with 2.6 to go. We'll see if Destiny can get a shot off here. Valdez takes it. Deep floater. No good. And that will do it for the first half of basketball. Jesuit was out in front by 10, but Destiny behind a 14-4 run gets back in the game. They still trail 32-28 at the break. We'll be back for the second half action on the NFHS Network, brought to you by ABC Jam Productions. Let's try to get you a couple score updates from some other games around the region. Lincoln of Stockton up 32-30 on San Ramon Valley in the second quarter. San Ramon Valley made it to the state championship game last year, lost to St. John Bosco. Lincoln of Stockton trying to get the job done from the Sac-Joaquin section. In girls basketball, Carondelet up 19-12 on St. Mary's in the second quarter. Woodland Christian up 18-8 on Encino in the second quarter. And let's try to get you that Chatsworth Bakersfield Christian score. As we don't have an update yet. If we get one, we will make sure to bring it to you. But we will be back for the second half of action here on the NFHS Network momentarily. All right, we have a score in the Chatsworth game. Chatsworth is up 29-20 on Bakersfield Christian at halftime. Again, that is the Southern California Championship game in the Division II bracket. Welcome back to the NFHS Network. 32-28 Jesuit at halftime. Some really solid performances from Asher Schroeder, who's got 9 points, 8 of which came in that first quarter. Amari McKinney with 9 points at the half, along with Brandon Williams, who's hit 2 triples. Jesuit with 6 threes in that first half of basketball. For Destiny Christian, Miles Wiggins off the bench with 9 points. He ties all scorers. And then Jalen Valdez, 8 points in the game for Destiny. It's going to be Lions basketball to start the second half here. Again, we appreciate everybody for tuning in on the NFHS Network on this Tuesday night. The state championship game will be between one of these two teams and Chatsworth or Bakersfield Christian, Saturday at Golden One Center, just up the road at 4 o'clock. Lions basketball. This is Panda. Panda picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter within the first minute and a half. I believe this is his first time he's checked back in the game. Mid-range jump shot misses everything there for Tambala. There's going to be a foul on Jesuit. It's going to go on Phillips. That's going to be his first personal. First team foul. So Blue will inbound from the baseline. And all the way to the backcourt to Valdez. Valdez tries to go to work on Brown. Another foul here on the Marauders. I believe they might get Williams on this one. Yeah, it is going to be on Williams. It's going to be his second. So 2 quick fouls for Jesuit in the first 30 seconds. Inbound pass goes inside. Panda goes up and finishes. Danny Panda's first field goal of the game. Cuts the lead back down to 2. Again, Destiny went on a 14-4 run in that second quarter to get back in the game. They trailed by as much as 10. McKinney. Brown, guarded by Valdez. Phillips thought about pulling up for 3. Now it's Williams with 8 on the shot clock. Schroeder. Guarded by Kamara. Somebody has to put up a shot here. McKinney for 3 in the corner. That's good! Amari McKinney with the triple as the shot clock was winding down. Big bucket there for the Marauders. McKinney up in double figures with 12. Nearly poked away there by Phillips. A nice job keeping it there. Good look inside from Tambala to Kamara. Cuts the lead back down to 3. Again, this was the 1 and the 4 seed in the D2 section bracket. We've got a steal. Nearly lost it. Good defense from McKinney. Chased down. Who's got it? And they get it back. Destiny gets it back. There's going to be a foul now. And I believe it's going to go on Jesuit. This will be the 3rd team foul. It's going to go on Phillips. So two quick fouls on Phillips in this half. He's actually up to 3 fouls. I must have missed one in the first half. So Phillips, his 3rd personal. Still 6 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Valdez. Loses the basketball. Manages to somehow roll and get it back. And a fantastic timeout by Destiny Christian, Coach Lorente and staff. 30-second timeout. It will still be Destiny basketball. 35-32 Jesuit, 5:50 to play in the 3rd. So Valdez looked like he was about to lose the balls somehow got it back. So ironically, I don't know if they actually even needed the timeout, but a great timeout still nonetheless by Coach Lorente. As a star player on the ground there, they had to call it. Didn't want a turnover, but then on the inbound, it's a turnover anyway. Blue throws it away. Just the 4th turnover for Destiny, only, I believe, 3 so far in this game for Jesuit. I mean, there's got to be at least easy 1,000 people in this building watching this game. Williams gets it back, nearly stolen by Valdez. Schroeder. And now there's going to be a foul on the Lions. And it's going to go on Tambala. Or actually, wait, they called on Panda. That's Panda's 3rd personal. So Panda in foul trouble is going to check back out. Wall will come in. And Wiggins will check in as well, as Tambala and Panda check out. So Panda with 3. Phillips with 3 for Jesuit. Brown feeds it inside. Schroeder tries to go to work. Triple team, puts it up. Somehow gets it to go. Asher Schroeder in traffic, up to 11 points. Wiggins tries to kick it back out. Nice hands by Brown. Brown puts it up. No good, but Williams is there for the follow. Brandon Williams in double figures with 11. Jesuit up 7. Valdez. Again, great zone defense there from Jesuit. And Williams nearly was able to poke that away. I think just a little bit late there. So he's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 3rd personal. So Williams now in a bit of foul trouble. Coach Kelly keeping Williams out on the floor with 3 fouls. Phillips on the bench with 3. Valdez drives inside, puts up the floater, no good. Wiggins, no good. Schroeder gets the board. Schroeder 11 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal in this game. Jack Walker. McKinney. Walker thought about the triple, now drives inside. Wiggins, it looked like he came away with the steal there, but they're going to call a foul. That's going to be the first on Miles Wiggins. Second team foul. Wiggins, such great size inside coming off the bench at 6'6". McKinney, mid-range jump shot, gets it to go. Amari McKinney up to 14 points in the game off of the feed from Brown. Jesuit 6-0 run. That shot no good. Williams comes away with the board. Jesuit up 9, 3.5 to play. Walker. Schroeder comes off the screen. Steps back, loses the ball momentarily, gets it back out. McKinney, but blocked by Wiggins and then stolen back by Walker. 3 on the way, Brown no good. Battle for the board, Valdez comes away with it. Valdez inside, Wiggins up and under, no good, too strong. But Valdez is there for the rebound. And they're going to say the foul occurred before the shot. This will go on the Marauders. I believe that this is going to go on Schroeder. No, my apologies. That's going to go on Walker. That'll be his first personal. It's the 5th team foul, so Valdez will shoot a pair at the line. Wiggins played some great defense in this game. 3 blocks, a steal, 4 rebounds, all off the bench along with 9 points. Valdez first free throw, good. The Lions a perfect 4 of 4 from the line as Panda and Tambala check back in. Wall and Wiggins will take a seat. Valdez second free throws up and good. Jalen Valdez up to 10 points in the game. And there's going to be a foul. I think they're going to get Valdez with the foul. That's going to be his second personal, third team foul. Williams will check out. Keplinger will check back in. Brown. Schroeder takes it inside. Floater. Too strong. McKinney tries to get the follow, but no good. Valdez with the rebound. Valdez on the other end gets it to go. Jalen Valdez up to 12 points in the game. Cuts the lead back down to 5. Valdez takes a step going forward, going on the other end. He's so hard to stop. McKinney nearly loses the ball, gets it back to Schroeder, puts it up, it's good. Asher Schroeder, another bucket. He's up to 13 in the game. Mid-range jump shot, no good, but the foul. Tambala took that shot. We'll see who this personal goes on. It's going to go on McKinney. That's going to be his second. So Tambala will shoot a pair at the line. .139 to go in the third quarter. First free throw, no good. The first miss of the game for the Lions. Phillips comes back in. Tamball is second from the stripe. Strong as well. Brown gets the rebound. Still a 7-point lead from the Marauders. Free throws so crucial in games like these. Both teams done a solid job tonight. Both have just missed 2. Phillips for 3 from the wing. That's no good. Valdez with the rebound. Blue takes it inside. Blocked by Schroeder. Great defensive play there by Asher Schroeder. Will remain Destiny Christian basketball. And now Coach Lorente is going to take a timeout, talk it over with his team. 1:07 to play, third quarter here in the NorCal Championship in the Division II bracket. We'll be right back. Let's give you a couple score updates here during this timeout. Lincoln of Stockton up 46-33 on San Ramon Valley in the third quarter. International up 40-30 on Fortune Early College in the third quarter. That's in the D5 bracket. Still haven't gotten an updated score in that Chatsworth game. Again, we'll look to bring that to you whenever we can get updates on that one. St. Mary's up 28-26 on Carondelet in girls basketball. And then Woodland Christian up 23-16 on Encino in Division 5 for girls. Coming out of the timeout, you notice that Destiny Christian's not going away. They're still finding ways, get buckets, stay in this game. But Jesuits just been a little bit better staying out in front. They lead by 7. Valdez. Exactly a minute to play in the third. Tries to drive on Walker, no good. The rebound comes all the way back out to Valdez. And I think they might talk about the shot clock, if the shot clock should be reset. Yeah, it's definitely something about the shot clock. So we'll see what they decide to set this to. They're going to set it back down to 18. So the Lions will inbound 18 on the shot clock. Valdez in traffic, puts up a wild shot, somehow gets it to go. Jalen Valdez, what a bucket. Foul's going to go on Brown. That'll be his second. Valdez, what a strong take there. Has a chance to make this a 4-point game. Free throw's good. 15 points for Valdez. 3-point play. 43-39 Jesuit. Phillips. Brown. 12 on the shot clock. Mid-range jump shot. Good! Luke Brown, 7 points in the game. The lead is brought back up to 6. Destiny can hold for the last shot. 15 seconds to go. Blue. Valdez. All the way over to Kamara for 3, no good. Brown gets the board, and that will do it for the third quarter. 8 minutes away from one of these teams playing for a state championship and being crowned with the NorCal championship. We'll be back on the NFHS Network for the fourth quarter. So an explosive third quarter by Chatsworth. Just a quick score update. 6:06 left in that game, 51-35 Chatsworth. So it's looking like they might be the ones to play for a state title against one of these two teams. An exciting game here. 45-39 Jesuit as we start the fourth quarter of action here in Carmichael. Marauders basketball. Williams. This is Brown. Phillips for 3. That's good! Mason Phillips, first field goal of the game. It's a triple. Jesuit goes up 9. Big bucket there. And there's going to be a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul. They're going to get Kamara. Kamara's first. Jesuit with a chance to go up double figures here early in the fourth. Brown. Brown drives inside off glass. Too strong. McKinney there for the follow with a foul before. And it's going to go on, I believe, Valdez. That'll be his third. Second team foul. So Brown will step to the line with a chance to make this a 10-point game. Again, Destiny trailed by 8 in the last round. Was able to win that final quarter 29-8. Oh my goodness, that one I thought was just going to sit on the rim there for a second. Even Brown shook his head at how crazy that roll was. But the first free throw is good. So Panda will check out. Wiggins will come back in. Second free throw too strong. McKinney tries to tip it back up, but no good. And there's going to be a foul on Jesuit on the other end. They're going to get Phillips with the foul. That's 4 on Phillips. So we'll see how Coach Kelly decides to play this. Right now he's going to keep Phillips in the game with those 4 fouls. Blue. Nice look inside, but not able to finish is Tambala as Brown comes down with the board. Under 7 minutes to play. Williams to McKinney! Brandon Williams, fantastic feed inside. McKinney finishes with the left hand. 16 points for Amari McKinney in this NorCal championship game. Valdez for 3 up top. Too strong. Schroeder pulls down the board. And then Brown dribbles it off his foot, so it'll be a Jesuit turnover. Destiny basketball. Blue. There's going to be a foul on the Marauders. I believe they're going to get Brown down low here. We'll see what the call is. Yeah, it is going to be on Brown. That's going to be his third personal. So Phillips with 4, Brown and Williams with 3, and all 3 of them out on the court right now. 12-point lead for Jesuit, 6:13 to play. Valdez. Valdez with a crazy finish with his left hand, somehow able to spin it home. The Destiny bench along with Valdez wanted a foul. The Jesuit fans wanted a travel. It stands as 2 for Valdez, 51-41. Valdez up to 17. Schroeder comes around a screen. Mid-range jump shot blocked by Kamara. Blocked. 2 blocks there. Kamara followed by Tambala to swat it away. But on the other end, nice defense there. McKinney comes away with it. And on the other end, it's Schroeder with a finish. What a crazy little sequence there. 15 points for Schroeder. Up and under. Wiggins too strong. McKinney gets the board. Jesuit up 12 with the basketball. 5 minutes to play. 5 minutes away from one of these teams making it back to Golden One Center. Foul's going to go against Destiny. It's going to be on Blue. It'll be his second. Wall's going to come back in for the Lions. Timeout, Jesuit. Marauders 53, Lions 41. Full timeout, 5 minutes to play here in Carmichael. We'll be back for the conclusion of this game on the NFHS Network, brought to you by ABC Jam Productions. So it's everything but official in the South. Chatsworth up 21 with 1 minute and 6 seconds to play. So Chatsworth will be representing the South in the Division II bracket. Jesuit 5 minutes away from representing the North. They're up 12 with the basketball. Williams. Schroeder drives inside. Tough fall away, jump shot off glass. I talked about it in a game prior. His ability to contort his body in midair on some of those shots is so impressive. 17 points for Schroeder, 3 on the way. Way too strong. And then the foul's going to be on the Marauders. I think they're going to get Schroeder. Yeah, it's going to be on Schroeder. That'll be only his second. Wall. Valdez. Mid-range jump shot off glass. That one's good on the runner. Jalen Valdez, nice finish there, up to 19 in the game. But the Lions need a stop. Phillips. Schroeder. Takes a screen from McKinney. Phillips for 3. Short. And it's going to remain Jesuit basketball. Nice job by Brown there to chase down and affect that rebounding opportunity by Kamara. Fresh shot clock for the Marauders. 3:46 to play. Five-second violation. Good job there by the Lions. And now Andriotti will check back in. Destiny basketball. You're gonna pretty much need to play perfect basketball on the way all the way in now here. Have to score most times down the floor. And now Coach Lorente is going to call a timeout. It's a full timeout. 3:44 to play, 12-point game. Lions basketball. They need a bucket. We'll see if they can get one when we come back on the NFHS Network. Let's get you a couple more score updates from some other games around the area. Jesuit leading Destiny, or that's the game we're at. Lincoln of Stockton leading San Ramon Valley 48-39. That's the Division I bracket game. That's the end of the third quarter. International up 59-45 on Fortune Early College in the fourth quarter. And then in girls hoops, Woodland Christian up 40-28 on Encino. St. Mary's up 44-35 on Carondelet in the Division I girls bracket. Destiny basketball, 3:47 to play. Valdez. Inside Wiggins. Kicks it all the way back out. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Well, it's actually just going to go out of bounds. So a turnover right back to Jesuit. That's the second time Coach Lorente has called a timeout to try to set up a play, and it's resulted in a turnover. Tough ones right there if you're a Lions fan. Schroeder. Phillips steps inside, kicks it back out. If you're Jesuit, you want to try to eat up as much of the shot clock on each possession as you can. McKinney. He drives inside on Wiggins. Left hand, no good. Gets his own tip. Third chance opportunity. Amari McKinney finally gets it to go. He will not be denied. 18 points for the senior. And that bucket good as Kamara gets it to go. He's up to 6 points along with 8 rebounds. But it's still a 12-point game. You're starting to see here Destiny's going to start pressuring the ball a little bit more. Wild pass. Somehow McKinney able to save it. Schroeder for 3 in the corner. In and out. Good effort there from Williams on the board, but to no avail. Almost an incredible recover and bucket there with McKinney, and then Schroeder with the 3 in the corner barely misses. 2.5 to play. 3 on the way, Andriotti's good! Nick Andriotti, first field goal of the game for the sophomore guard, cuts the lead down to 9. The Lions are not going away just yet. The door is still cracked. Williams. Phillips, guarded by Andriotti. He drives. Kicks it to McKinney! Great feed from the freshman. Amari McKinney up to 20 points in the game. Valdez thought about the triple. Blue takes the 3. Too strong. Comes right to Kamara, who puts it back up and gets it to go. Kamara, 8 points, 9 rebounds. Timeout, Coach Lorente. 59-50. 101 seconds to go in this NorCal championship game. We'll be right back on the NFHS Network. Couple quick score updates from open games. Clovis West up 38-36 on Archbishop Mitty in girls basketball. And then in boys basketball, Archbishop Reardon up 50-37 on De La Salle in the fourth quarter. Coming out of the timeout, it's Jesuit basketball up 9. The Lions going to have to force a lot of pressure here. Both teams with 3 fouls. So tough decision here. Do you go to the foul game? Do you still play some defense? Nearly a steal there as Blue is able to get a piece of it. But it will remain Jesuit basketball. Only 1 second came off the clock. A deep pass caught by Phillips, and Phillips is fouled. Andriotti's going to pick it up. What a gutsy pass. And great catch by Phillips. Foul's going to go on Andriotti, his first. Phillips will step to the line. Oh, actually, they're going to say it was on the floor, so it was not a shooting foul. That's almost better if you're Jesuit, actually, because now you can take some time off. And then there's going to be a foul before the inbound. I believe this is going to go on Kamara. And I think that there was some miscommunication. I think Kelly is trying to say he didn't take a timeout. I think they're saying that Jesuit did take one, so it looks like it is. Jesuit timeout will stand. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. As we get things cleared up, I think it's going to be 2 free throws at the line for Luke Brown, as I believe he was shoved down by Kamara. Regardless of how this one finishes, obviously great season for both of these squads. Destiny Christian went undefeated in the Metro League as champions. Jesuit 11-3 in the very difficult SFL, one of, if not the most difficult leagues, especially in the Sacramento area at least, if not in all of Northern California. Folsom won it. Folsom went on to win the section championship in Division I, lost in the open game to De La Salle. Rockland came second in the SFL, won the section championship over Jesuit. Crazy finish at Golden One Center. I know Coach Kelly and staff are eager to get back there and avenge that tragedy. And I think they're discussing things with the scorers table right now. I think they're discussing if it's going to be shots at the free throw line or if it's going to be an inbound. I think it was the 5th foul on Destiny, I want to say, because there was a foul to give earlier that I believe they committed that led to the inbound from the baseline, and then there was that foul before the inbounds pass. So they're going to get things cleared up here, and we'll be right back on the NFHS Network. 59-50 Jesuit, 1:37 to go. So it is only the 4th team foul, so Jesuit inbounds it. McKinney for 3. No good. I'm a little surprised they went that quickly there. Andriotti gets the rebound. Valdez, he drives, kicks it back out. Blue for 3 from the wing. That's wide and strong. Whose ball is it? It's going to remain Destiny basketball. Very fortunate there are the Lions. They need a 3. They need it quick. Gets it back, Valdez, 3 from the wing. It's good! Jalen Valdez with the triple. Coach Lorente calls time. The Lions aren't dead yet. Still 1:13 to play. Coach Lorente calls his final timeout. 1:13 to go. We'll be right back. .22 points and 14 this half for Jalen Valdez. A big 3 there keeps the Lions treading water. But they need a steal or they need a stop. 1:13 to go. You do not need a foul right here as we see the typical little football inbound play, 5-on-5. Brown gets it into Williams. And then there's going to be a foul. I believe it's going to go on Wall. So Brown's going to go to the free throw line, and he is not the guy you want to send to the line. Fantastic free throw shooter. It's going to be Wall's second personal. And again, I mean, I don't know if it was intentional or intended there. I'm a little surprised you go to the foul game that early. You know, it's a 6-point game. I know there's only 1:13 to go, but you almost think maybe you try to get a stop there and then you get a quick three on the other end. But they do decide to foul. Brown's first free throw is good. Jesuit, a solid job from the stripe tonight, 6 of 9. No timeouts left for the Lions, 2 for Jesuit. Second free throw from Brown is good. He does not miss a lot out there. Valdez for 3. Too strong. Blue tips the rebound to himself. Andriotti for 3 from the corner. No good. Schroeder's there for the board. But then, nice job there to keep it Destiny basketball. Schroeder initially came away with it, but Wall, I believe, was able to kind of pick it away. So Destiny basketball. Andriotti. Destiny needs to put up a shot. They've taken a lot of time. Turnover. Williams comes away with it. Schroeder ahead to McKinney. Brown. Destiny aren't fouling. And then it's poked out by Kamara. And now Carmichael can feel it. The Marauders fans up on their feet. Looking for their first NorCal championship, I believe, since 1994. And now a foul. I believe it's going to go on Blue, which will be his third. Williams, 2 from the line. It's looking like it's going to be Jesuit and Chatsworth on Saturday evening. First free throw good from Williams. Like the beam chants from the Jesuit student section. They want to go to the place where they can light the beam at Golden One Center. 10-point game. Valdez too strong. Schroeder with the rebound, thrown ahead. McKinney dunks it home. The exclamation point. 22 points. Valdez finishes on the other end. And that's gonna do it. The Marauders are your NorCal champions in the Division II bracket. As the student section races the floor. What a moment. What a game. What a memory for this community. Amari McKinney with a huge game. Plays hero along with Asher Schroeder. McKinney with 22, Schroeder with 17. Brown had 9 for Jesuit, 13 for Williams. You got a feel for Destiny, who managed to do a good job of just kind of staying in the game for a little bit. Valdez finished with 24, but it was never enough as the Jesuit defense too strong, and tonight the three-point shooting came up clutch. 7 triples for the Marauders, 6 of which came in the first half, and they were always just a little bit better. And now they've got a date with Elijah Arenas and Chatsworth on Saturday evening. We're going to have a trophy presentation here in a second. But what an incredible season for the Marauders. What a run it's been these last few years. So many great players have come through this program. Andres Stojakovic. You look at players like Kevin Hopp Jr., arguably the least amount of star power on a team that this team has had, maybe ever since COVID. Yet this team has come together as a unit, especially on the defensive front. They are a hungry team too, obviously losing that section championship game the way they did in that heartbreak. They've made sure to come back out here and fight to make it back, and they have done just that. They have given themselves an opportunity to come away with more hardware. They have some right down there on the floor right now, and they're going to be looking for more on Saturday. Huge games from Amari McKinney and Asher Schroeder. 22-8 for McKinney, 17-7 for Schroeder. Fantastic performance, and we want to thank everybody for tuning in on the NFHS network for this one. And thank you for tuning in all season. We appreciate you checking us out, you viewing these wonderful games, and what an incredible way to close out our coverage this season. The community of Carmichael and Jesuit, the NorCal champions in the CIF Division II bracket, they take it 65-55. For my cameraman and my partner, Mr. Mark Willis, I'm Aaron Jackson saying goodbye from Jesuit and Carmichael, the Marauders, moving on to Golden One Center on Saturday evening.